So it's a new day today. Nothing's broken, nothing's gone wrong. Of course, it's early. Temperature's nice, the sun's out, and it's my birthday today. So by the time you see this, it won't be. I believe I am now 10 videos ahead. So by the time you see this, I think I am at July 7th, July 8th. July 8th, I think, is when this video will be up. I remember the last one was July 7th that I scheduled. So by the time you see this, it was my birthday 10 days ago. Happy birthday to me. So, I tried again last night to do my taxes. And just to recap, I couldn't do anything because I needed a reference number from last year's form, which I can't access because my account was one of the ones that was closed due to Canada Revenue Agency website being hacked. So I had to create a new account, and I got to agreeing with the terms and services. It had my username and my password both pre-filled. I click on agree, and it told me username and password incorrect. So I tried again, typed it in manually. It still didn't work. So I tried to call, and they said the waiting time was 2 hours, so I didn't bother. Well, I tried again last night, actually very early this morning, and I got to the terms and services, and my username and password were not there. So I clicked on agree and continued from there. And so many steps you gotta go through to confirm. One of them is I had to enter the amount entered at line whatever it was from last year's return. Okay, I already taken 2019 version of Studio Tax out of my computer, so I had to download it, install it again, open up last year's, entered that in, and voila, I now have an account. Well, there are a few other steps too, but I now have an account. But until this confirmation code is mailed to my mailing address, I don't have full access. But I now have access to last year's tax return, and I now have access to the reference code that I need to file this year's taxes. It's just insane. This isn't supposed to be difficult. So I have more issues getting things ready than I do actually filling out my taxes. So because it only takes me 5 minutes to do my taxes, but just getting everything ready for this is insane. So got everything done, and I tried to e-file it, and there was an error. So it gets me to open this page, and apparently NetFile is only available between the hours of 6 a.m. and 3 a.m. So in other words, from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. it is shut down for maintenance or whatever. So I look at the time, it's 3:23. Always something. So when I woke up today, I did it, and everything's good now. It's done, it's finished, it's out of my way. That's my birthday present. My taxes are done. So hopefully, I don't know if it'll be done, if it will be, I'm not sure what the word is, processed or whatever, before the GST comes out in July. If it is not, then I hope when it is done they'll send it to me and they won't just hold it until October and give me a double payment. I hope not, because I need that money. That's the main reason I want to do my taxes, or that's the only reason I really need to do my taxes, just to get those extras. And the trillium I get every month, that's the tax rebate is split into 12 payments, each month. It's nice having that little extra each month. So okay, so that's done. Everything so far is going good. I have some signs printed out finally. Trailer just ask. Retailer just ask. And for the power chair, I got free, and then for info call, I got my phone number on there, which I'm not going to put on YouTube. And the one for my bike needs rear derailleur and rear brakes are seized. So, first thing I gotta do is get that out of there. And that's not going to happen today. Because in order to get that out of there, I have to move the putting soil one more time. And I just don't have the energy to do that. My bike I can't put out yet because I gotta take my rack off the back and the bags, and the trailer I can't put out yet. Self-explanatory. So, but my goal is to get the chair out first. Yeah, I hadn't done it yet because I'm only leaving it out while I'm out, and well, with the threat of rain that we've been having, and of course we have that today as well. But I'm up earlier. It's like 1 o'clock right now, so I'm out a whole lot earlier than I normally would be. I guess that's it. So I'm gonna go out and enjoy this nice but very humid again day. Wow, what a beautiful day. I wanted to get something accomplished before I went in, so I cut down the trees out front and 3 or 4 out back here. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I haven't got around to it, and now they're so big it was a lot of work. But it's done. I got a little more in my compost pile now, and some firewood if the neighbor wants it. Wow. It's too hot to be working outside. I feel bad for these people that are building homes right now. They gotta be absolutely roasting, especially the ones putting shingles on. That's horrible. I couldn't imagine being up there in this temperature, especially with the sun out. It's not the temperature itself, but when the sun's shining on you and then reflecting off the shingles, you get all that heat. I couldn't. I'd pass out. There's no way I could do that. That's crazy. So one thing I never mentioned the other morning, I believe it was the morning that I tested my bumper cam. So that would be a couple of days ago, my time anyways. I just went to bed 5:30ish, and around 7 a.m. fire department got a call.
Attention North Huron Wingham, please respond Charles Street and Grandview Road for a fully engulfed truck fire. The vehicle is parked on Charles Street. That's Charles Street and Grandview Road for a fully engulfed truck fire. Time of the second page is June 26, 2021 at 7:28:12.
Well, when I was out testing, I can't hold the camera up, my arms are shaking too much. When I was out testing the bumper cam, I went by there, and the dispatcher made it sound like it was on the side street. It was the intersection of Charles and Grandview, and they said it was parked on Charles Street. So when I went by, I'm looking down Charles Street for a burn spot on the road, and I'm not seeing one. So I look forward again, and oh, there it is right in front of me. So apparently it was on Grandview, and poor, a really nice pine tree out front got burnt as well. You couldn't really see it all that well in the video because the ground was wet, but it just kind of slowed down a little bit as I went by today. But until I actually see the video, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. I'll probably use the H9 coverage because it's a wider angle. I'll see how the SJ cam looks first. Oh my. That poor tree, the whole side of it's burnt. Now they're lucky. It's a pine tree, and pine trees catch fire. They just go oof. So maybe because of all the rain, it was wet. I don't know. But just the one side of it anyways, and the lawn and the pavement's kind of melted a bit. So apparently it was a fully involved, so the fire was going pretty good before the fire department got there. So I don't think there was anything from today that I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of people just out enjoying parking in the shade. Couldn't imagine why. I was fine until I stopped. If I stopped somewhere, I'd start to bake. And once I get moving again and start getting some air blowing on me, which is what I need right now, and then I cool off and I'm fine again. It's this dang humidity. Like I say, it's fine, but to work in it, once you start to sweat, that's it. It doesn't evaporate. You're wet. That just makes it really, really uncomfortable. I know what I was going to say. I really need to get my batteries. 2 days in a row now, I started off by going up that big hill, and by the time I get to the top of the hill, the first 2 bars of my battery meter are gone. And the first time I saw that, yesterday. Yeah, I believe it was yesterday. I just kind of freaked out a bit, and I got thinking maybe the batteries didn't fully charge, and I did the rest of the trip, and it never moved from that point. So just going up that hill. So when the batteries are under heavy load, the voltage drops, like really drops. So, and of course, with this battery meter, once the batteries rejuvenate a little bit and the voltage comes back up, it doesn't reflect that. It just stays wherever it left off. ES950 will actually come back up. So it'll be down to like 3 bars or something, and after I let it sit and rest, it'll come back up to 4 or 5. But Monster doesn't do that. So, same thing happened again today. So I'm thinking, the batteries are holding their charge like for a long time, but it doesn't have that. When you load test the battery, you test it under heavy load. Well, I think that's where these ones would fail under that load, because that seems to be where they're having an issue with the heavy high amp output. So I need my new batteries. I haven't heard anything yet, so I stopped in at the pharmacy to inquire, because she said probably Monday. Today's Monday. And the 2 girls that take care of that apparently have gone home for the day. So, oh goody. So, she left a note. She's going to get them to call me tomorrow. Probably in the morning while I'm asleep, and I won't wake up for the call. But I don't know. I should find out. Because at this point now I'm getting kind of desperate, because that freaks me out. But like I say, I did my whole entire other tour the rest of the way, and I never lost the next bar until I was almost home. So the batteries just aren't putting out that high amp anymore. And it's right at the beginning when I start at that hill. I was gonna say I need to go in, but I'm kind of concerned what my bedroom's gonna be like, because I'm sweating right now. I'm kind of thirsty too, so I'm sure I grab something to drink when I go in. Hey, that's all I got for today. It's been a good day. Like I said, nothing new is broken. Nothing new is failing. And that carried on through my tour, thankfully. Nothing broke. Nothing's wearing out. Except for the batteries, but like I say, that didn't just happen today. So, get this all charged up, and hopefully tomorrow, before I go anywhere, hopefully the weather's good. I got 2 notices today, hot temperatures in the next 24 hours and rain in the next 24 hours, so we shall see what it's going to be like. Okay, I gotta go. I'm getting itchy now, which tells me I'm dehydrating. Thanks for watching, guys.